A woman's intuition is never wrong. Way too many single mothers for this to be true. Magnify your phone screen by putting it in a glass of water. You are alive. You have a home. You have a bed. You have food. You have clean water. Be grateful. Parents, when you tell them you have a mental illness. What two jobs are fine on their own, but suspicious if you work both of them? Spider-Man and someone who makes their living selling pictures of Spider-Man. Bro, I'm so hungry. Who took my microwave? When my parents take away my phone, so now I got a texter on my fridge. Bro, how are you recording? Another fridge. Massive rat found in Johannesburg residence. Let him go. He has 4 turtles at home that need his care. You're in the club and the DJ starts blasting this. What do? Music that makes you poop. Start blasting too. Would you get paid 20 million to get KO'd like this on national television? For 20 million, I would get in the ring with a Ford Raptor. I need a man that will provide for me, but I won't spend any penny on him. Good luck. What is so stupid, but it actually really works? I drank creek water and got 8 days off work. Having a warrant is pretty much like playing adult hide and seek. Chris Mitchell has been apprehended. Game over. I genuinely think this image has saved lives. New rule: never trust how you feel about your life past 9 p.m. When I was in college, I nailed a shoebox to my dorm room wall, so I had a place for my keys and wallet. Italian hospital employee accused of skipping work for 15 years. Sorry, I have the bubonic plague. I can't hang out tonight. Oh, rats. Men, I promise no woman finds reckless speeding or driving attractive. Not everything is for the female gaze. Vehicular manslaughter is a form of self-expression. Cleaning lady threw away expensive modern art she mistook for trash. The Walmart parking lot never disappoints. Oh my god, stay off of her when you hate penguins. What the genuine hell does this mean? Smush. We may be the only lawyers on earth whose clients are all innocent. When I first saw this, I thought the kittens were the lawyers. How did people even finish essays or assignments without ChatGPT? Oh, you all are cooked. George Martin keeps procrastinating. Rather than work on the latest Game of Thrones book, George seems to be doing literally anything else. George is me. Rat bites man in Magic Kingdom. Lawsuit says, his name is Mickey and he is a mouse. My Discord girlfriend just sent me this, and no images come up when reverse searching. I've been crying for the past 15 hours. To get revenge on a coworker, I dried out a pack of Sharpies, and every time he leaves his out, I swap it for an identical dead one. It's been a week, and he's losing his mind. I want to know what the guy did to warrant such pure, unadulterated evil genius. That chair is so scared. Why though? Maybe we should be scared if a chair is scared. Eating this amount of protein is too much and can damage your arteries. New study warns. Can't eat protein, can't eat carbs, can't eat fat. The only energy source left is alcohol. In 2019, I wrote my number on a Jenga piece at a hostel in Iceland. Today, I received this photo. Just heard this loud dog bark. Shut the hell up, dog. What breed is it? Loud. Women are loving men who embrace baby girl vibe and ditch toxic masculinity. Whoever wrote this article, give up journalism. I went to an antique store today and they were trying to pass this off as a $125 stone planter. Bro, that's a McDonald's ashtray. Mum, what if I was a bug? I would hold and cuddle you. What would you do if I was a bug, Dad? If you were a bug, I would be a bug. So we would both be doing all sorts of buggy stuff. There is a Facebook group for people who sort of look like Adam Sandler, but aren't. What are my roommates doing, bro? I woke up in Donkey Kong Country. Clear skin is so attractive. I would chop a toe off for clear skin forever. I swear to God, writing a post on this website is like talking to a genie. Better be specific as hell or some smartass is going to ruin your life. They look like a group of friends that'll hang out in the woods and get killed by a serial killer, one by one. I'm never drinking hard liquor again. Yeah, that seems difficult. Usually it's liquid. Well, folks, I think the time has come. I am sealing myself in my wine barrel to become wine. Goodbye. I'm so sick and tired of that orange weirdo. Oh, hell nah. I blocked her and she's sending me physical text. Instagram was down, so I fixed the ice cream machine. Pull up. A wet willy from her would lobotomize you. Somebody in this house is going to die tonight. Oh, that's Gore. That's Gore of my comfort character. Oh my god. I just killed it in the McDonald's drive-thru. She heard my order exactly. I didn't stutter. No from me. Clean, normal human interaction. Just a fluid conversation. So cool. Arguing using invisible ink mode, just to make them extra mad. Went to a dinosaur park, and all the dinosaurs were fake. My Shrek the Third glass from like 2008 has not aged well. Due to being a NEET for most of my life, my skin has not seen the sun in years. This is how I achieved a beautiful pale complexion skin to a Victorian girl. Girls be like, I have so much anxiety, then drink a third iced coffee and turn on a murder podcast. podcast. Jane has 12 crayons and Kim has 7 crayons. How many more crayons does Susan have than Kim? Who is Susan? A time when I rejected a guy, so he sent me a screenshot of the homeless shelter I lived at. Believing in God should be illegal. It should be illegal to not believe in God. Make up your mind, Tim. As a man, you must become numb to life and just handle business. You are not a man until you reach this phase. Until then, you are just a boy. No, I follow Kratos. In 1866, Liechtenstein's last military engagement sent 80 men to war. 81 returned, as they had made a friend. Looks around, clears throat. I said, no hot woman has ever DM'd me out of the blue on social media. Hit the shoulder press and maybe they will. Underneath the shirt, a true sleeper build. Doing brain laundry. Separating my thoughts into lights and darks. Update. Left one dark thought in the lights. Ruined a whole load. If I die young, bury me in Joffen. Lay me down on a bed of Joseph. Sink me in the river at Jawn. Ketchup does not exist. What are you having with these? One day you people will give mayonnaise the respect she deserves. Always been that girl. What's the difference? Notice how the Funko collector has to put himself in the frame. This is the key difference. He is an icon of consumption and narcissism. The Gunpla collector does not insert himself. He says, look at my little dudes I made. Humbled from sanding nubs and placing the ice stickers. Going to Walmart and seeing my 60-year-old male physics teacher in a maid costume and cat ears, and when I asked him, he said his Discord kitten wanted him to wear it. Here's my old age hamster because he didn't die in some random way. Mine died in my hands right as the veterinarian opened the door and said, I'm ready to see your hamster now, and I'm not even kidding. You and your duo get 5k to split if you finish this. Who are you choosing? Bruh, I'm going in solo. Not even for the money. That's gross. I asked DALL-E 3 for the ingredients to make a cake. The more you look, the better it gets. They didn't describe one of those items correctly. Actually, well, I don't know. Which one is sugar? What's the best and worst pizza topping? Who the hell eats eggplant pizza? Monsters. Asleep and peeing on myself. In traffic. Couldn't hold it. Changed my name to Mr. Tweet. Now Twitter won't let me change it back. I'm becoming increasingly concerned. This man isn't going to get us to Mars. I miss the person I used to be before I got mauled by a pit bull. What the hell is he doing? He's stealing all the air. Stop it. Pour vinegar on bread and leave in garbage can. Finally, relevant advertising. British cuisine. Let us consider a cow. As a first approximation, let us assume that the cow is spherical. Felt like changing someone's life tonight. Tip, $10. They fixed an issue where players enjoy the game. Recommended. 2005 hours on record. Look at this little 1,000-year-old embroidered cat that looks like it's crying. OMG, ancient poorly drawn cats. I've been trying to curse this man for 8 years, but every time I cast a foul spell in his direction, it reflects back at me and gives me another brain tumor. Congrats, OMG, you are Finland. Left my Air Max 97s in Cyprus last time I went to see my grandparent, and now my grandpa has claimed them. Piccolo started using YouTube, but he couldn't help but blend into the background. You stupid little, why? Whoever normalized $65 hoodies and $80 sweatpants needs to be jumped. Walking on a completely smooth path, my ankle. Gotta purposely do the other one after to balance them out. Your profile is better than mine. I'm a little insecure. You look hot as hell, don't even worry. That's not good enough. I want you to die. Crackheads make it so hard for you to mind your business. Is that peanut butter all on someone's face? What would you keep in the 175 pocket jacket? 174. Ooh, too positive. The state of this cake versus the cake my mom gets me compared to the cake my sister gets. Due to a small hole at my curtains, my room sometimes turns into a camera obscura. He likes to munch. Beef bite. What the dog doing? Rate my setup. Ignore my cat. That is a whole turkey. Stingray loves when aquarium visitors squeal and recoil after touching it. I do not want to run into anyone that is drinking this. Bob got me crunk. This tree looks like straight up broccoli. Thank God for American public transit. You get on the bus and then everyone starts doing the Flintstones thing. Evil restaurants. Evil Hut. McDonald's. Evil Caesars. Starbucks. Mealworms versus tenderloin. I'm done asking you to put fentanyl. I'm ordering you to. Give them fentanyl. She's going to poop herself, trying to show that weak dimple. Q is too high up in the alphabet. I respect it, but it has no place between P and R. Should be at the end with the weirdo goth letters. You know, I have always felt this in my bones and never thought to say it, but it's true. Dude tells me he can't be alone with his thoughts, so he listens to music all the time. Apparently one time he had to walk 15 minutes home and forgot his earphones, so he just sprinted so he wouldn't have time to think. He's so real. Do you put sugar in your frosted flakes? Your legs are going to be gone by 39. My burrito fat as hell. Good morning. Your toilet will never forgive you. Why were you in the bathroom for 2 hours? Bro got onion rings on his head. Watch out, bro. Sonic's going to collect your hair. Editing my pictures so I can get my money back on DoorDash. You can probably tell which family member is coming upstairs by their step pattern, but wouldn't be able to pick out your own. If my own footsteps were coming down the hall towards me, I reckon I would have bigger problems on my hands. Just got 110 burgers from Wendy's. Nice try, but your surge pricing won't get me. I'm stocked up for the year. Eepy baby. She is the color of Nashville hot chicken. Beautiful. My bedroom. 21 mil. I put all the plates I have on the bar, so you'll think I'm strong. Strangest apartment complex I've ever seen. Indoor balcony. Moving out of the apartment. This is, without a doubt, the saddest photo I have ever seen in my entire life. This bizarre brickwork on my neighbor's building. Imagine a dude kills your entire family, but then you see him live on TikTok cooking a beef burrito from his jail cell with 6,000 viewers. Thinking about these 1920s newspaper excerpts. During a flu epidemic, the only safe kisses are the XXX at the end of an affectionate letter. Oh, cheer up. Perhaps 1921 will start more happily. Can we get some AI to pick plastic out of the ocean? Or do all the robots need to be screenwriters? I'm going to kill you. You stole Fizzy's lifting drinks. I push you to the ground. You are held there by 2 surly Oompa Loompa. Target has Starbucks. Can we put a Waffle House in Home Depot? A Waffle House in the middle of a store that sells power tools? I think not. Literally trying to turn a home improvement store into a war zone. Imagine messing with someone's order and now they're coming at you full speed with a 6-foot rebar. Me and my fiance have these weird basement stairs in our house. I thought it would be a great idea to surprise him by turning it into a pool, but he is super annoyed and hates it. What do? Saw this in my home repair group. Get a needle. Add 3-legged bear to the Florida bingo card. They're slowly taking away the Second Amendment. I see. Dentists trying to decide which Ice Age movie to play non-stop in their waiting room. It's crazy how the clearest, most high-definition movie I have ever seen came out in 1968. I love this movie. I thought no one cared about it. What is this toilet paper holder? Sisyphus had to roll stuff up a hill. You can clearly see there is no room to roll her. No, this poor figure is forced to simply hold his burden, where it is for all eternity. Thus, Shatless. Being mentally ill and being otherwise a perfectly logical person is so hard. Because bro, you think I don't know my thoughts make no sense? Unusually strong showing for Arkham Asylum in Hollywood tonight. Bruce Wayne, watching that stage like a hawk. Your maximum is 8.1 cups per day. 203 cups of Mountain Dew Badger Blast is a lethal dose. This company uses drones to show the destroyed architecture of famous ancient monuments. It's my wife's 50th birthday this month, so I'm telling my kids a romantic story of how I met their mum at 15 and I was 17. Then my 15-year-old daughter says she would be scared if a 17-year-old boy was interested in her right now. Suddenly, my story doesn't sound romantic anymore. Apparently in Hawaii, if you let a bus merge ahead of you, the driver can press a peace button. Little girl came up to my door dressed as a shark, and I gave her M&Ms and she said, "Thank you, I love you." And her mum said, "You're supposed to say Happy Halloween." And the little girl said, "She gave me M&Ms, I love her." So I had a 14-year-old customer come in with his date. Thought this was too cute. "I'm really sorry, you were a great hostess, but money is tight and I want to impress this girl. This in a baddie is all I need." They killed a gnome in my yard. Yo, I'm going to drop some heavy stuff on the floor. It'll probably roll around for a few hours. Okay. I'm about to scream really loud. True story. I'm flying right now, but through Wi-Fi and an app on my phone, I'm honking the horn on my car back home to annoy my family. The future is now. I woke up in my 18-year-old body with all the knowledge of my 30-year-old mind I left in the future. If I don't do everything exactly the same as last time, I'll never see my children again, since they don't exist yet. I'm so full I don't even think I can eat anymore. I don't feel so good. Why would a photographer snap a picture of Emma Stone mid-chicken pie? Service person, how's your meals? Me. Hi Owen. Your exam was flagged for multiple people in the frame for nearly all of your exams. When I checked, it made me laugh. I can tell when you shift to the left. I thought you might find it funny too, and might like to know that the baby is flagging you. I don't look at these videos unless they are marked as having a high possibility of cheating. This clock uses shadows to tell time. Oh good, tech bros invented the sundial. Vegan bride uninvites meat-eating guests from wedding. Imagine the sigh of relief when you get uninvited to a 20-year-old's vegan wedding. Do werewolves have toe beans? Of course they have toe beans. What else do you... If there is a god, mine is surely a trickster, giving me the miracle of sight and of comprehension, only for me to be cursed to use it on what you just said. Hubble captures vivid auras in Jupiter's atmosphere. Breaking. Jealous of all the attention the rest of the universe is getting with NASA's fancy new telescope, Jupiter puts on a little hat. Son of a bitch. Fat squirrel hate. New level of job application just dropped. How do you feel life has worked out for you so far? Please record a short, roughly 2 to 5 minute video response. Ice is just frozen water. Remove yourself from Reddit, please. You are Those little guys on the side of the nerds boxes, I love them. I like them. Boneless Yoshi. I don't care if it's a mistranslation. This line will always be canon to me. Palkia, you son of a... People ask me how I reached an 8-figure net worth only after 5 years in tech. Year 1, 65k job. 2, 72k. Asked for a raise. Year 3, switched jobs. Year 4, lawsuit payout from Google commuter bus hitting me. Promotion. The Future Armor boxes have a 13th century logo. Blue Moon, left, is an ice cream flavor found in the upper Midwest, often used in the creation of another regional speciality. Superman ice cream. Right. I remember back in 2015 when I went to an ice cream store in Colorado and asked if they had Blue Moon, and they asked me why the fuck they would have a beer at an ice cream store. Alright, we're wrapping up the year. It is now tradition. Please tell me about the funniest and stupidest thing you did in 2023. I accidentally got too high and ate a bag of flaming hot Cheetos and puked an hour later, so I called 911 because I thought I was puking blood because I forgot I ate all of those flaming hot Cheetos. In 2013, Coca-Cola ran a Canadian promotion that randomly paired an English word with a French word inside vitamin water bottle caps. The campaign was suspended after this happened. Casinos in Japan are actually crazy. This is like if we had Breaking Bad themed slot machines that let people fist bump water and Jesse while they were gambling away their life savings. Found my clone selling nuts in Istanbul. We couldn't communicate, but the whole market was cry laughing. This is pretty cute. This is so funny. Imagine meeting someone who looks just like you, but you don't speak the language, so it's just like the Spider-Man meme. What's it like living with anxiety? I write sins, not tragedies. Was hit in 2006 for what band? Concern at the party. Fear at the nightclub. Worry at the restaurant. Panic at the disco. Whoever photoshopped the Dashcon ball pit into this photo from this festival did such a good job that Cosmos magazine put it in the list of things that went wrong at the festival on Snapchat. This image is so cursed, it has the aura of realness. Coco is so cute. Sometimes I intentionally run in front of moving trains so I can see her belly button when she smacks the screen. Is there a law reason for why bugs hate democracy? Are they stupid? I mean, they are wearing their skeletons backwards. Of course they are stupid. Do you know anyone smart that does that? After I asked the crystal ball to tell me how to escape death, I was very confused as it read, "No thanks, honey, I'm full." However, something clicked in my head when my wife offered me cake after dinner. Yesterday I lost a friend who was a fixture in my life for over 30 years. Rest in peace. Empirical and easily verifiable claim about a work of art. But that's just my interpretation. Staring transfixed at one painting on the museum wall for half an hour until a curious stranger comes and asks what you think of it, saying, after a careful pause, "I think he used to paint for this one." Genuine question. Where do people get pears? I literally have never seen one in person, and as a kid I thought they were made up for Animal Crossing. I don't know how to tell you this, but persimmons are also real. Dragon Ball Z fans react to the passing of Akira Toriyama. The newscaster's clothes is signature Goku clothing. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. The single apartment building on just 1.6 acres of land in Centratown brings in more property tax revenue than this entire 36-acre subdivision in this place. That's ridiculous. If a guy is hitting on you and he is clearly the alpha of his group of friends, go for the third in command and undermine their whole power structure. Destroy the patriarchy. Go with the bottom of the barrel so I can finally get a chance. LinkedIn Park. Applied so hard and got so far, but in the end, I wasn't even hired. The feminine urge to run an extremely hot bath and then have to get out of it early because you're about to faint. I do remember as a kid running a really hot bath and as soon as I got out, I fainted on the floor. Bang! It didn't hurt, surprisingly. It's probably like 9 or 10 at the time. I run very hot baths. Not anymore though, because it just makes me tweak. In adult life, you don't have $100 until you have $200. Jay-Z said in an interview that you can't afford something unless you can buy it twice. Words to live by. That's honestly excellent advice. Date the person who says, have fun, be safe, and call if you need anything. Not the person who gets mad at you for going out without them. Hi, ever heard of BPD? Hi, ever heard of not excusing your own abusive behaviors on account of mental illness? owners. DoorDash option to get the order yourself if the driver is in a crash. There's been an accident. Collision detected. Your driver crashed 0.3 miles away from you. You can still pick up your order, but the contents might be damaged. Send flowers to your Dash's hospital room. Before Amazon Prime. Wow, they said 8 to 10 days, and my package came in 8. How nice. After Prime. If I don't get these cat coasters within 24 hours, I am going to end my life. Breaking news. Man ends his life over cat coasters. Please, my son. He is very sick. Me. Scrolls past this post. Me. Oh my god, it's a forklift. Me. Begrudgingly scrolls back up to reblog. I wrote a report about aardvarks in 2nd grade and got so into them that I wrote a letter to a stuffed animal company, suggesting they add one to their lineup. About 6 months later, I got a big box with a stuffed aardvark and a letter saying, "We took your suggestion and we named it Clark." A company is working on a device that uses AI to release scents matching your gameplay. When I'm playing Five Nights at Ow, I just got a really weird pain in my stomach. That hurt. When I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and the AI stimulates the smell of Springtrap from across the room, people who don't reply until days later. Why? It's a relatively, very new phenomenon that basically anyone in your life gets access to you at all times. It was only 20 years ago that if you left the house for the day, you were actually gone. You would return messages when you came back, hours or even days later. Basically, I prefer this sometimes. The phone is there for my convenience. It is not an electronic leash. If it's not convenient for me to talk for any reason, including just not feeling social right now, I'm not obligated to answer. This is a normal personal boundary.